Danielle N. is an American visiting assistant professor of biology at Southern Illinois University Edwardsville, best known for her science blogging and outreach efforts focused on increasing minority participation in STEM fields. Her research interests focus on the connections between ecology and evolution, and its contribution to animal behavior. Academic work. Originally from South Memphis, Tennessee, she intended to go into veterinary medicine. While she was rejected from veterinary school 4 times, she began studying olfactory behavior in meadow voles and found her passion to pursue academic research. In her 2011 thesis, Lee proposed a new system of describing animal personality traits from more subjective emotional descriptors to observational adjectives. As of 2017, Lee teaches mammalogy and urban ecology at Southern Illinois University. She specializes in rodent behavior in both urban and rural settings. Her current focus of study is the African giant pouched rat, examining the extent to which they exhibit behavioral syndromes and the potential role of genetics in these behavioral differences. In 2012, Lee traveled to and lived in Tanzania to collect data about the African giant pouched rat for the Wildlife of Our Homes project. Centering on female rat biology, Lee aims to increase research about female biology that has been understudied in the animal kingdom. Blogging. From 2006 to 2011, Lee published the blog Urban Science Adventures before joining the Scientific American Blog Network, where she wrote the Urban Scientist blog from 2011 to 2016. Through her posts, Lee covered her experience as a research scientist, issues relating to STEM diversity, and urban ecology, what she calls science you can see in your backyard. Her blog aimed to connect the scientific community with underserved and underrepresented populations, primarily African American youth, through scientific explanations that were easily understandable. Controversy. In 2013, Lee was invited to contribute to the science website Biology Online by a pseudonymous editor named Afek. When Lee declined to contribute to the website without compensation, Afek allegedly responding by asking whether Lee was an urban scientist or an urban whore. Lee rebuked Afek on the Urban Scientist. However, the editor-in-chief of Scientific American, Mariette DeChristina, quickly removed Lee's response from the network. Although the removal of the blog post was allegedly due to legal concerns, Scientific American was widely seen as censoring Lee, causing outrage. Ultimately, Afek was fired by Biology Online because of the incident. Fallout related to the incident also led to the resignation of the Scientific American's blog editor, Boris Zivkovic. Outreach efforts. Lee's outreach efforts focus on sharing science with the general public and the underserved, particularly through outdoor experiences and social media outlets. Lee founded the National Science and Technology News Service, a now-defunct media advocacy group focused on increasing interest in STEM and science news coverage within the African American community. She has received many honors for her efforts to increase minority participation in STEM fields. Lee also avidly uses Twitter as a platform to share her science and outreach and has been recognized as a top scientist to follow on Twitter. Selected awards and honors. National Geographic Emerging Explorers for 2017. 2015 TED Fellow. Ebony Power 100 2014, Social Media Influencer. White House Champions of Change, STEM Access and Diversity. The GRIA 100s Class of 2014, Science and Technology Leader. 2009 Diversity Scholar, American Institute of Biological Sciences. References.